This is the story of Elijah Lewis. Timothy took care of his son while Danielle lived her life out in New Hampshire. However, by around February of 2020, Danielle started expressing interest in trying to rekindle her relationship with her son. But by September of 2020, we get our first glimpse into how things were really going. Danielle reported that Eli had extreme behavioral outbursts. She said that Eli had stabbed himself with a thumbtack. He stood on their dog and peed on him. He hid a knife under his mattress. He was ruining the house, ruining her relationship with Joseph. She said that Eli is pure evil and that he is no longer welcome in their home. When DCYF agents went to her home, they noticed that Eli wasn't there. After being unable to locate Eli, police were able to obtain search warrants to search the home and cell phones. There, they found numerous text and Facebook messages between Danielle and Joseph where they discussed their growing disdain for Eli. There were also images found on their phones which detailed some of the more physical punishments that they doled out on Eli. These punishments including piercing his face with a knitting needle, stabbing his face with a broken coat hanger, and beating him with a shower rod. It was clear that Danielle hated her son with a burning passion, and by October 24th, 2021, his remains were discovered buried in a shallow grave. That day, Danielle beat Eli so severely in the bathtub that he went unconscious. According to Joseph, he found Eli lying in the tub, naked, covered in blood, and surrounded by broken tiles. Joseph chose in that moment not to seek medical care for Eli. Instead, he put a Band-Aid on one of his many wounds and placed him in his bed. At some point between that day and September 24th, he died. But because of the fact that they just left him in his room after this beating, they don't know the exact day that he actually passed away.